hello. How are we doing tonight? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. If you are new here, hello. If you're not new here, welcome back. Welcome to the Cho Show. Um, we are live, we are in color, and we need to just confirm that you can hear me. And indeed, you can hear me. So we're gonna let the girls know that we're live, and also we're going to enable all chat. We're going to enable all chat. So we're here. Um, I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat, we're not going to be discussing Candace Owens' leak reports on Erica Kirk from Turning Point USA. I made an executive decision that I am going to go full throttle into solving my internet issues and getting my horizontal streams back in action before I do this specific type of content, because I know for a fact that it would be a lot more impactful in the horizontal format. I really want you guys to watch these videos with me, and I want to react together. We can't really do that here vertically. Um, so we are. Often I hate you so much. It is February 1st. We'll get there. We're gonna get there. I will answer that question. After my announcements and after my daily Stoic reading, I will get to your question. I promise. So yeah, we're postponing the Candace Owens Erica Kirk leaked video um, live stream until I can hopefully by, if not next weekend, the following weekend. It's gonna be solved by the time within the next 14 days. We're solving this shit. I am most likely going to be ordering a new modem tomorrow. So I think that might solve for at least partial issues that I have with my internet connection, at least partially. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Stay tuned. Today's stream is just gonna be open ended. Ask me anything, okay? But before we get into that, we're gonna start off every stream like we have most recently with a passage from the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. These are 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. Okay? So, um, it's February 1st. It's a new chapter. It's a new section. And February is all about passions and emotions. Okay? So if you didn't know before, each month is a different theme. Let me go back to the beginning and I can tell you what January was. January was about clarity. Okay? Clarity was the theme for January. The theme for this February for us is going to be passions and emotions. Okay? So the first entry, February February 1st, for the hot-headed man. And I quote by Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 11:18.5b. Keep this thought handy when you feel a fit of rage coming on. It isn't manly to be enraged. Rather, gentleness and civility are more human, and therefore manlier. A real man doesn't give way to anger and discontent, and such a person has strength, courage, and endurance, unlike the angry and complaining. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. I love, I love that last sentence. I'll read it again. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. I think that's so true. Now let's read a little bit of context. It's just one page. They always start with a quote and then they give you some context, some commentary. Why do athletes talk trash to each other? Why do they deliberately say offensive and nasty things to their competitors when the refs aren't looking? To provoke a reaction. Distracting and angering opponents is an easy way to knock them off their game. Try to remember that when you find yourself getting mad. Anger is not impressive or tough. It's a mistake. It's weakness. Depending on what you're doing, it might even be a trap that someone has laid for you. Fans and opponents call boxer Joe Louis the ring robot because he was utterly unemotional. His cold, calm demeanor was far more terrifying than any crazed look or emotional outburst would have been. Strength is the ability to maintain a hold of oneself. It's being the person who never gets mad, who can never be rattled because they are in control of their passions rather than controlled by their passions. I'll read that last little paragraph again. Strength is the ability to maintain a hold of oneself. It's being the person who never gets mad, who cannot be rattled because they are in control of their passions, rather than controlled by their passions. That is February 1st for the hot headed man. Hopefully, you guys got some value from that. I surely did. As someone who sometimes can get a little impassioned, it is very important to maintain control over your emotions. While I do become passionate, I don't consider myself to be I don't consider myself to have low impulse control. Like I don't have low impulse control. I don't engage in reckless behavior on a regular basis. Anyway, hope you guys got some bite for that. Let's get into tonight's stream by answering questions. Like I said before, I am postponing my Candace Owens and Erica Kirk video for when I can do another horizontal stream because I think it's really important for you to see firsthand how much of a psychopath Erica Kirk from Turning Point USA is. I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to see yourself. Okay? Now, often Malloy is wasting no time. He's been here before. He knows that I only answer this question once a month. And because I get this question every live stream, usually I answer this question on the first of the month. The very first stream of the month is when I go over this answer. Often want to know, am I a top or a bottom? This question is actually a bit more complicated than you would think. I think most people would assume I'm a bottom, right? That's fine. Bottoms rule the world. Um, but I'm not a bottom. And so you must be thinking, well, are you a top? Well, no, I'm not a top. Well, you must be a verse. Well, kind of, sorta. Um, while I am not exclusively a top or a bottom, the way it typically works historically with my partners, my previous partners, is whatever sexual position we end up in is the one that we're in for the duration of our relationship. Um, Let me put this into real world experience and examples. I've had boyfriends where I was exclusively in the bottom, and I've had boyfriends where I was exclusively the top. I've never had a relationship with any particular person where I was versatile throughout the duration of the relationship. In fact, for the last 10 years, because I've been in a relationship for 10 years, I've been a top. So I always say this. I know it's a little bit grotesque, it's a little bit TMI, but I feel like a born again gay because I haven't bottomed in a decade. Like nothing's been inside me for a whole decade. I feel like I'm a virgin again. Is that how it works for homos? Like every 10 years, you just reset your body count. That's the way I think of it. So now, for all the degenerates who want to know about that question, you have to wait until the next month. I'm sick of you guys asking me whether I'm a top or bottom, but you guys seem to really care a lot. I don't know. Why do the guys care? Why do the gays care so much? I don't under. We're not going to be fucking anytime soon. I don't get the intrigue. Anyway, moving on. Preferred kind of bread. Ooh, good question. But I'm going to say sourdough. I'm going to say homemade from scratch sourdough with no artificial dyes, no preservatives. I'm talking just a little bit of fucking flour and water. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of sourdough I like. You know, some cultures. Nothing too crazy. If it has more than 5 ingredients in it, then it's trash. It's garbage. I love a good piece of sourdough. And I'm going to tell you why. It's twofold. Number one, it's healthy for you. I know that we've demonized carbs forever. Carbs are great for you, they're an energy source. The problem is, you fat cunts out there don't use energy for anything. You sit on your ass all fucking day. So you're not using the energy. Okay? Um, and it's not like a refined sugar. These are natural carbs, right? They're not gonna like make you fucking fat. These are not sugars, not the bad kind at least. Anyway, I love sourdough. It's a very versatile bread. Not only is it great as a toast, it's great as a French toast. It's great as a dip. It's great, for dipping with into soup. It's just such a versatile type of bread. It's great on sandwiches. It's just a really great bread. What can I say? I love a good sourdough. Hey, Ego, who can control my passion for cho? Nobody can, Gary. I just dropped the mean and shit. Can I send you a log? You're a flame. Flamer, you're a flame. You're a flame. Is that the rap? Okay. Hey Brown. As my wrestling coach said, man on bottom get extra points and can show more skill. Period. Hey MOP. Hold Mo. Hey Nightmare Gaming Stream. Hey, do you? Oh my God, do you play the finals? I am looking for friends to play the finals with. I'm a fucking loser, apparently. I have no friends. I just started playing the finals a week ago. Last Monday, I played for the first time. I've been obsessed. I've been obsessed. Yes, I have. Very, very obsessed. And it's so much fun. But I'm no like stranger to solo queue. And solo queue is like the fucking Hunger Games. It's a nightmare. And so it would be nice to make some friends that I can communicate with and actually learn how to get better at the game. So if you play the finals, please let me know. Hit me up in the DMs, join the Discord channel, anything like that, and then we'll play. Okay. What's your least healthy? Which my least healthy food? I don't like my favorite least healthy food, or what's a food I think is just like really bad for you. I assume that, or maybe my least favorite healthy food that I eat. I mean, To be honest with you guys, I may be a nutrition Nazi, but I don't eat foods I don't like. I've tried, like cottage cheese, so healthy for you, high protein. All these fucking cunts on the internet's telling you, eat cottage cheese. Just throw cottage cheese in it. Get your protein up. Add some cottage cheese. Just blend cottage cheese. I hate the shit, right? I hate it so much. What's another health food that I just cannot fucking get into? Coconut water. Coconut water is disgusting. It tastes, coconut water tastes like you're not drinking it, like you're eating it. Do you know what I mean? Like when you drink coconut water, it tastes like you're eating it. And that's fucking disgusting. So I don't like coconut water. I know it has fucking all the electrolytes you could ask for. I know it's great for you. I know it's super hydrating. I don't give a fuck. I've tried it. I've tried it. I've tried it. I'm not gonna try it anymore. Not gonna happen. So that's my least. So I mean, those are a couple of my least favorite healthy foods that I don't eat. Hey, sir, what's going on, brother? What's your favorite color? I have three. Purple, green, and orange. Now, when I was younger, if gun to my head, I wouldn't get shot because I'd answer. My favorite color was purple. I think now, as a 36-year-old man nearing his 40s, my favorite color is green, right? But orange has always been in third place. And I'm gonna tell you why I like orange, because it's kind of it's an interesting factoid, I think. Orange to me, walk with me here. The color orange is a top tier color and it's underrated. It's extremely underrated. Orange has a lot of red in it, but red is obnoxious. It's aggressive. It's violent. It's passionate. It's fiery. Orange is like a muted version of red. I feel like, oh my god, for the hot-headed man, aka the color red, be more orange. Orange is just the color red while maintaining and controlling their emotions. That's orange. That's why I love orange. Orange is a great color. So there you go. Good question. You're literally sitting on your ass. You cannot be talking. I am talking, though, silent fisherman. What's your BMI? What should I be doing here? Should I be doing jumping jacks here? I run half marathons. What the fuck do you do in your spare time? You ugly fat fuck. Now what? Where do we go from here? Is it some optical illusion or is his right nostril 23% bigger than his left nostril? It's not an optical illusion. It's true. When did you become gay? It was at inception. It was ordained, preordained. I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. It'll be downloaded tomorrow night. Yes, I can stop being a fucking loser. Finally, I have friends. Thank you, sir. I'm really looking forward to playing the finals with you. And also, I'm gonna start once I get my internet shit together, y'all. The Twitch streams are coming back, but I'm not going back to the fucking liberal hellhole as known as Twitch. I'm gonna start streaming video games here on YouTube. So the sooner I get my internet together, which is hopefully gonna be in the next couple weeks, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Wait, what he gay? Hey, Elgin Johnson, do you hate going to get checked up at the clinic? Most men hate going to. Yes, I do, because I hate drawing blood. I'm a pussy. Um, I don't run half marathons. I run full marathons. You lazy bum. You got me there. But fisherman, I'll tell you what. I am planning to run a marathon eventually. I am scheduled to run two halves this year, and then I want to run another one in 2027, and then I think I should be ready to run my first marathon. So I'm gonna catch up to your ass eventually, okay? Fuck out of here. You may be better than me right now, but not for long. Do you like puppies or kittens more? I hate cats. Let's. I fucking hate cats. I like my animals dumb and loyal. And why would you want them any other way? Cats are too independent. They're too chaotic. They have a mind of their own. They're not loyal. It's me, 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 me all the time with cats. No. Um. Yeah, fuck Twitch. Yeah, fuck Twitch. Twitch is such a liberal fucking hellhole. Like I can't stand them. The problem with Twitch. Listen, you can go find all of my old Twitch streams right now. All the times I was busting asses in Valorant or Apex Legends or, Super Smash Bros. I was kicking fucking ass. Okay. The problem with Twitch is that even though I'm a flaming homo and I'm black, um, I don't hold the political opinions that a black gay person should hold. And that means that I can't be a useful token for weak white liberals. So, and that's unfortunate. Also, now that I don't have that going for me, I also don't have big fucking boobs because the people who are running Twitch are all ugly, overweight fucking losers, or they're extremely underweight and just very unattractive. That's Twitch. That's the Twitch administration right there. And so, what do? They give special treatment to their favorite classes of people. Either it's the far leftists on their platform or it's women with nice racks. I don't fit either of those categories. So the likelihood of me being banned, imagine, all the times I've talked about people sucking Israel's dick, all the times I've talked about Trump, I mean, Democrats and Kamala and Biden touching kids, allegedly. All the times I've talked about that shit and their dumb fucking policies, I would have been banned a long time on Twitch. So I'm not gonna be streaming on Twitch, okay? It's just not gonna happen. Because I can't control this mouth. Gay men have the loudest opinions. Accurate. I'm a future astronaut that just got off drugs. Well, congratulations. Um, how do you become an astronaut? Hey, beautiful, have thought about going on a game show? I have actually for a long time. I wanted to go onto the game show Big Brother. For those who are not familiar with Big Brother, it's a show started by CBS Reality TV where they put a bunch of people in the house. They have competitions for like food and luxuries, and they vote each other off. The problem with Big Brother is how long the game lasts. It lasts an entire fucking summer. And I'm sorry, I just can't fathom doing that for a whole summer. And I would win the game. I'd win the game. Hands down, I'd win the game. Easily win the game. My relationship building is impeccable in real life. It's impeccable. Um, yeah. So I would turn that fucking house inside out. But it's too long. Um, on the other hand, Survivor only filming for 39 days, I could do that. The problem with that is I wouldn't be good at Survivor because of the survival aspect of it all and the physical discomfort. I don't handle that well. Outside of long distance running, I don't handle long term physical discomfort well at all. I need a fucking bathroom. I hate the outdoors. So I don't think I can do that, even though it's a shorter length of time. Jara Millionaire, hey Cho, any possible no's talking tonight? That's what I'd be here for. I don't think so. We're not really talking about well, we ask me questions, I guess. It's an open-ended Q&A session. The last two nights were very heavy on the politics, so I wanted to have a relatively calm stream tonight. Um, so so I don't know if we're gonna get any nose talking, but it depends on the comments. Are you guys gonna be act like fucking retarded cunts or not? I don't know. That's not up for me to decide. That's up for you guys to decide. Beautiful. Since you like running marathons, can you run to Chicago, please? I think that would be longer. A marathon is 26 point something something miles. Um, I don't think I can do. I think Chicago's further. I'll catch a flight. Why are you gay? Little monkey says. Because your dad likes it like that. He likes me to be gay. Yeah, Twitch and Reddit users are the same group of retards. Yeah, you became an astronaut by getting off drugs. Okay, yes. Do you prefer French fries or popcorn? French fries for sure. Popcorn is disgusting. It gets stuck in your teeth. It's so annoying. I feel like there's a lot less range of flavors you can have with popcorn without it becoming um grotesque. You know what I mean? Like I can eat a whole basket of French fries with different types of sauces, different types of seasonings. Popcorn, it's either gonna be savory or sweet, and with both of those categories, you can get sick of them pretty quickly. Whereas French fries, you got different cuts of French fries, you got different sauces of French fries. I don't know. I just think it's a totally different ball game. And French fries are not fucking annoying. They don't get stuck in your teeth easily. French fries. I became one by getting on drugs. That's yeah. Drugs take you higher. They take you higher, cynical sir. That's how you become an astronaut. I watch Big Brother. It's not about winning as long as you're in the top 10, you go on tour. That's where the money is made. Well, yeah. I mean, being a standout favorite of the show has its perks. Um, Obviously, the money. Any show that you go on, the goal is not always to win. The goal is to gain notoriety so that you can leverage your online presence into cash through sponsorships, pushing your own personal business, things of that nature. Yeah, so you're right, but I just don't. I don't want to be there long. I would be so good at the game that I would probably have to be there awesome, and I'm too competitive. I wouldn't just quit once I got to the top 10. I know I'd be a fan favorite, but I couldn't just quit once I got to the top 10. I want to win that shit. I'm just too competitive for that. What's your least favorite food? I mean, there's so many foods I don't eat. Like I'm not a picky eater, but there's a lot of foods I don't eat. I will just say in general, I would say meat outside of seafood is my least favorite food because those are foods I really just avoid at all costs. Oh no, a hangnail, survivor out, period. Isn't a conservative man supposed to be hardy and strong? Yeah, I'm not a conservative man, Jessica. Are you confused? Do you think I'm a conservative man? Who told you I was a conservative man? Um, hey, Cho, remember I used to talk to you about. Wait, what? Or, hey, Cho, remember I used to ask you about Sticks in Charge being your brother? Yeah, I follow him now on YouTube. He's a really lovely guy. Hey, Regiment, favorite frozen fries? I don't eat frozen fries. Um, do you like French fries or chips more? Oh, French fries for sure. You mean like potato chips? At first, I thought that was a rhetorical question because chips are also fries in England. All seriousness, beautiful, why people think sexuality is a choice? Well, I think they're just a little bit uneducated. That's all. They're just ignorant. Mine is checkers, like rallies. Is that checkers? I think checkers is the same thing as rallies. I don't eat frozen fries. Fries are just so. To be honest with you, I love fries, but I don't eat them very often. I don't have them in my home because I'll overeat them. So instead, oh my god, I need to make the sweet potato hash browns. You know how you just take a potato and you take one of those graters and then you make the hash browns and then you fry them. I'm having that tomorrow morning. I'm having that tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm having that tomorrow morning. Um, but no, I don't eat French fries very often. I eat them when I'm out at a restaurant because it's a treat. You should have tried to be on the next top model. You are one of the most prettiest guys on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Elgin Johnson. I don't think I'm one of the prettiest guys. I think I'm only a 6, 7 out of 10. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I think it's just great lighting, great skin, and a nice personality. That's why I think I'm so pretty. Um, what spots did you do growing up? What are spots? What spots did I do? What are spots? It's you. He wants a sugar daddy. Who wants a sugar daddy? Me? Listen, if I wanted a sugar daddy, I could get a sugar daddy. The man I have right now makes quite a bit of money, but I would not consider him to be a sugar daddy, and he has never given me a dime. Okay, ever. He's never like handed me money. um, so no, I don't have a sugar daddy. I wish I did. Well, no, I don't wish I did because I could get one if I wanted one. Um, actually, funny story. Funny story. I was involved with a man once that could have been a sugar daddy. He was a pilot, but he was married. It's a long story. I don't have the time unless you guys want to hear about it. Um, but no, I don't have a sugar daddy. Don't want a sugar daddy. You're cute as fuck, bro. No homo though. Oh, thank you. I love my straggets. Do you enjoy chess? I love chess. I was on the chess team in high school. I was. Yes, I was. I was on the chess team for high school. Hmm. I do love chess. I'm a chess player. Beautiful. When your birthday? This is my birthday month. The 20. My birthday was January 6th. Elgin Johnson. I turned 36. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? I turned 36, 1990, January 6th. Um, hey, Toll Baby. Long time no speak. Have you seen the Epstein files? Have you seen the Epstein files? Oh, Jace, do not spam. See, I'm feeling. Listen, my benevolence knows no bounds because I just almost permanently banned you from the YouTube channel, but I caught myself. Listen, my benevolence knows no bounds. Did you see me thinking about it? I took a deep breath. You know what? Listen. It's the passage that I read today about controlling your emotions. There's a perfect example of controlling my emotions. Reminder, you can say whatever you want to say in my live stream community. Whatever you want to say. We believe in freedom of speech here. I don't care how vitriolic it is. However, do not fucking spam this chat. Ever. Because if I get to you, it's going to be an immediate ban. If a moderator gets to you, it's going to be a 24 mute, 24-hour mute. But if I get to you, you're never coming back here again. Do not fucking spam. It's the only rule we have. Okay. Have I seen the Epstein files? I have seen some of them. If you want to see my opinions on Epstein, please refer to the very last stream I did last night. It was a lot. I have lots of thoughts about the Epstein files. I have now begun a Notion page with documents pertaining to particular individuals, ranging from Ronaldo to Trump to Bill Gates to Elon Musk and so forth and so forth. So, yeah, that was a little bit of an introduction, but we will be covering more Epstein files in the coming weeks for sure. We'll be doing profiles of your favorite fucking demonic politicians, CEOs, and entertainers. So yeah, I want the story. Okay, the story about me dating someone. I wasn't. We weren't dating. We were just fucking. It's back when I was single. We weren't like in a relationship. He was married, for crying out loud. But he's a pilot. He lived. I'm not gonna say where he lived, but he lived outside of Columbus. I was living in New Albany at the time, where Lex Wexner lives, and yeah, I met this guy off Grinder. Really cute, really handsome, really hot, my kind of guy. And he lived in a mansion. I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful, right? I love the aesthetic of it all. The sex was great, fine, whatever. It was great, great time. The problem is that he started to get really weird. Like, we couldn't have sexual relations in any, like, in certain parts of the house, out of respect for his husband. And there was just all these rules about where we could do it, where we couldn't do it, what room we could chill in, what room we couldn't chill in. It's like it was just too much emphasis on his husband. And then the pillow talk. After the deed was done, some nights he would start complaining about his husband to me, as though I'm his fucking therapist. Listen, I'm not here to fucking date you. I'm not here to be involved in your relationship. I'm not here to give you advice on your relationship. I'm here to have a good time and have fun. It got to be too much. It was too much emotions for me. It was just too much. I don't know how he's doing now, but I did see him at a bar a couple times and he completely ignored me. I don't know if I broke his heart or what, but like, grow up. You're too fucking old. You're too fucking. He was like, I'm pretty sure he was in his 40s at the time and I was in my 20s. So what the fuck are you doing? Like, I was 25 or 23. Um, no, I was probably like 23, 24. Anyway, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're too fucking old to be acting like that. Grow the fuck up. So that was that. But he could have been my sugar daddy because he did offer to pay off some bills and shit. And yet I always think, Cho, why the fuck do you have morals? He offered to pay off bills. I should have said yes, absolutely. But I didn't, that just makes me feel grimy. Anyway, what sports did you do growing up? Oh, okay. So sports, I wasn't really a sporty guy. I played golf. I played chess. None of those things I consider to be sports. I mean, I ran cross country. I am a long distance runner. I also don't really consider that to be a sport. I consider that to be a hobby. I don't know. What's the difference between a hobby and a sport? I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like golfing and running and chess are just hobbies and not like competitive sports. Sorry if that's offensive to you. Um, Sweetheart, what is a straggit? A straggit is a straight person. Wow, you look 22. Well, thank you. I'm definitely 36, honey. Happy birthday. What did you get for your birthday? I got a birthday dinner. Um, I got a new tarot deck from my good Judy Leah Bobia. She got me some other smaller things too, but the tarot deck was beautiful. What else did I get for my birthday? I got some gifts on Amazon. I had an Amazon gift list that I shared with the community, and you guys bought me some gifts off my Amazon gift wish list or whatever. So that was great. So yeah, it was great. It was fun. Thank you for asking. For real, I was gonna hop on and tell you about my B day. Well, what happened for your B day? Can you puke in my mouth and suck a fart from my butt? No, thank you. But look at the photos, please. I've seen some of the photos. This fool still talking about Epstein. No, I'm just answering questions. Balloon not reveal when though. You gotta pay me for that, John. I'm an 80s baby. I feel super old. Michael Jackson Thriller came out when I was born. What kind of cheese do you like? I love Swiss cheese. I love sharp cheddar cheese. I love camembert cheese. Um, I would say those are the three I like. I do like I love a goat cheese with a fruit spread. I love a goat cheese with a fruit spread. Some preserves, goat cheese, excellent combo. Um, Lindsey Graham and his ladybugs. I'm just wasting time watching this bro. I'm glad you got time to waste. No wonder you're fucking broke. Lex Wexner is dead, or so they say. He's not dead. Um, he's not dead. I lived in New Albany for years. I've I have not been in the same rooms as Lex Wexner, but I have seen him on like local broadcasts and whatnot. So maybe he is dead because I haven't lived in New Albany for like many, many, many years. I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he's alive. I don't know. If I did go gay, you're the only guy I would go for, bro. You ever bathed in a bath full of baked pinto beans? No. How did that go for you? Have you ever tried women? It's not bad, I promise. Of course, I've tried women. I'm not a gold star gay, unfortunately. I've had sex with two women in my entire life. He's here for holes. You gay, bro? What do you think? He was manipulating a young twink. Oh, Lex has manipulated a lot of people. Um, but you throat goat though. I don't actually. I'm really bad. I think my head game is probably a C minus or a D plus. Just being honest. What do you do for work? I'm a restaurant manager. I've managed a very popular restaurant in the Columbus area for the last 10 years. Also, to me, a sport is anything competitive. Mm, define competitive. I can accept the homosexual, but I draw the line at witchcraft. I don't give a fuck what you draw the line at, but okay, sure. Lines are being drawn. You're welcome to say whatever you want to say. We believe in freedom of speech, so you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, John. We welcome all of your opinions, whether we care about them or not. They're welcomed. You know what I mean? Like we believe in freedom of speech here. We ain't no pussies here in this community. Um, Told baby, we had a party at the shop and I got a bunch of gifts, but the gift that is so amazing and the best is a car. It's a small car. Take a guess. I have no idea. I don't know anything about cars. Told baby. He held my pocket in prison. He wants a daddy that can spoil him. Who? Hey Josh, what's going on? Why gay guys and aunties fix their robe up the same way? Fuck you, Mark. I don't know. Not you clocking me. Not you clocking my fucking T, Mark. I don't know what is the correlation between the gays, the homos, and the aunties. Does my protruding Adam's apple scare you? Someone made fun of me. I don't know. I don't know what you look like. Appreciate the honesty. No problem. Hospitality and food. Nice. I bet you're good at your job. I'm damn good at my job. I am the face of my restaurant. People think I own the damn place. Um, that tells you everything that needs to be told. People think I own it. But yeah, I am good at my job. I'm very, very good at my job. I'm not gonna be humble about that. Um, I'm one of the best at customer service. I'm one of the best people at it. Period. Um, Competitive is just when multiple people want to be the best. Well, if that's the case, then stock trading is competitive. Um, Jobs are competitive. Those are not sports, right? I think, and I'm not being an asshole just to be an asshole, but I think it's an interesting conversation to have about what does it mean to be a sport. And I feel like you're partially right. There needs to be um, people trying to be better than others, right? There is some component there, but I also think that there's a certain level of physical exertion that needs to exist to be considered a sport. Um, I find, just my opinion, but I find that sports, my own personal, this is my opinion, so fuck off. I feel like in order for a sport to exist, it has to be comprised of a team. I think teamwork is essential for categorizing something as a sport. I don't even really listen. This is going to be controversial, but I don't think sprinting is a sport. I don't think that running, like, I think that in order for something to be a sport, teamwork is essential for the fabric of what it means to indulge in a sport. The teamwork, the physical exertion, and the competitiveness of it all, the competition. I think those three elements is what makes a sport, right? If it's an activity that you can do just by yourself, I think it's kind of awkward. You can probably poke holes in my perception, my theory, by bringing up tennis. And yeah, I think that tennis might be an exception to my rule. You can just be an individual playing against other individuals, and that can be a sport. But there's a high level of exertion, physical exertion with that, right? That takes on skill mostly, and endurance as well. But I don't think there's any like physical or any physicality to tennis in the way that you have in other team based sports. Like, for example, golf. There is no physicality whatsoever when it comes to golfing. I was on the golf team in high school, and the best golf player on the team was, I almost said her whole name. You know how sometimes high school people, you say you talk about them and their first and last name. I almost asked this girl. Not that I talk to her anymore, but the 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 best person on our team was this little tiny petite Chinese girl, and the guy on our team, I'll say his first name, Sean. I'm talking about you, Sean. Big muscly jug. Probably wore it the fuck out. Thought he was the shit. He hated her. Hated the fact that she was the best golfer on our team because golf takes purely skill. It's only skill and consistency, right? There's no physicality. There's no like strength training or strength conditioning you need to do to be good at golf. Hell, fucking Biden and Donald Trump, they claim to be so fucking good at golf. And look at how out of shape they are, right? So anyway, I don't know. A Mini Cooper. Congratulations on the Mini Cooper. It's amazing. It's a little weird because it's from England. I gotta go now. Talk to Bye, Toe Baby. Do you get annoyed with anti-gay laws? Well, you would need to define what anti-gay laws are. What are some anti-gay laws? What are anti-gay laws, Jessica? I don't know what those are. I can't think of an example. Give me a couple examples. I believe you about your job. I can tell you be awesome at it. Kind, hardworking, but realistic. Well, and also, Josh, customer service is about providing value. It's about seeking out the needs of your customer base and problem solving in order to achieve that, right? It's all about being the problem solver for their issues, right? You have an issue. Oh, you're hungry. Let me solve that issue for you. You know what I mean? It's at its core. That's what customer service is about. It's about solving problems. Um, so yeah, I'm excellent at it. You look like Beetlejuice from Howard Stern. I don't get the reference. I can tell you're good at communicating because of your refined responses to the chat in real time. Oh, but thank you, Jar Millionaire. I try. I talk like a ghetto piece of trash sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. Is wrestling a sport? Again, I don't, I don't consider that a sport. It's again, it's kind of in the same category as tennis, in that it requires a large exertion of physical energy, and that could be the case for it being an exception or closer to being a sport than not. But no, I think that's when I think of sports, I think of team sports. I think of basketball. I think of football. I think of soccer. I think of baseball. I think of rugby. I think of ice hockey. I think of teamwork when I think of sports. I think of camaraderie when I think of sports. Um, MOP, thank you for the super chat for the cold non ice latte fun. Yes, I said it. Listen, we need to talk about that. So I did release a video. Let me catch up with the chat, and then we're going to talk about that because I have to talk. I have questions, and I have comments, and I have opinions to share. Um, Team sports are good to to learn and work with others, and even if it's not the star, we are important to the team. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Gabe owners. Um, Funny name you got there. You're so interesting. Top or bottom? I already answered that question earlier. It's on strike. Not on strike. It's having a day off. Period. Cho, have you ever met a vampire? Oh, all the time. Yeah. There's so. I mean, you probably have a vampire in your household, or your neighbor, or at your workplace. Emotional vampires, the people in your life who just suck the energy out of you. You meet vampires all the time. Um. Okay, so let's talk about ice for a second because I did release a video about 30 minutes ago, or well, no, it's been an hour and a half or something like that. And it's about how I am anti iced lattes. And I am because they are objectively inferior products to hot lattes. They are. This is not my opinion. This is a fact. And I've laid the evidence out already in those videos. If you haven't watched the video, please go watch the video. I have not only a video of the highlight, it's a long form, like 7 minute video, but I also did a short for you cunts with ADHD and low attention span. I did a short for you guys too, right? So there's two different forms you can choose from: long form horizontal and short form vertical, where I explain the science. Trust the science. I explain the science behind why iced lattes are terrible. Okay. Now I did get an interesting comment. I did get an interesting comment. Okay. Who proposed or purported that the shape of the ice matters. Hashtag ice shapes matter. ISM. Ice shapes matter. Do you like the crushed ice? Do you like the cubed ice? Do you like the ice with the hole in it? Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you like the circular ice? Do you like the chunky cube, the single cube that falls right into the glass? Do you like the circle ice? No, again, chunky, one piece of ice in the glass. What type of ice do you like? I don't know. I don't know. Um, you're telling me I see some stragglers in here. Hey, Leah. Hey, girl. I missed the once a month. You did, Leah. You missed it, girl. You gotta be quicker. Hey, Bryson. If Cho was feeling benevolent enough, he might give them a Discord bone throw. I'm over it, because we getting ready to end the stream in 10, 15 minutes anyway. Whatever. Um, Cho, we're gonna need it chopped up, but the actual answer left out or beeped. Like, do all pre-answering answer and then blur your mouth and censor. That you're right. Thank you for trying to mark it. We know this benevolence must abound. I do love pebble. Okay, so pebble ice. Listen, okay, I do like a pebbled ice. Now, you may be thinking, but Cho, you're a hypocrite. You just made a whole video about how you hate ice lattes. Well, listen. When it comes to pop, I like ice. I do. I know that might shock you. I like ice. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I like ice in my pop. Because the idea of pop becoming warm, even in the slightest, is grotesque. Grotesque. Don't do it. It's demonic. Now that's of the devil. That's of the devil. So, um, I like ice in my pop, right? But not any kind of ice. Okay. I don't like the ice chips. I don't like the ice chips. There's something about the ice chips that I'm just not feeling. I feel, and this might be a conspiracy theory, excuse the tinfoil hat, but I feel like the ice chips are designed to melt quicker. They melt quicker. And I don't understand the physics behind them melting quicker, but the pebble ice doesn't. Now, somebody in the chat make that make sense. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Furthermore, I know what you guys are gonna say. But Cho, you just got to make this video about how it waters down your drink. You don't care about it watering down your pop? Actually, I don't. And again, I'll tell you why. Because pop is already overly sweetened. You're drinking fucking candy. The shit needs to be watered down. And even when the pop is watered down, it still tastes good. Now, I'm not talking about, you got this pop sitting on the counter for 3 fucking hours with ice in it. No, 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 I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a casual, a casual beverage, a casual pop. Maybe you got a Sprite. Maybe it's a Sprite with grenadine. Whatever. Maybe whatever it is. Maybe it's a Coca Cola, a Coke vanilla. Who knows? I don't know. But just a casual session, pop session, right? A little bit of melting is not going to derail the beverage experience as much as it would with a latte. Do you know what I mean? So, so yeah, that's my opinion on that. I'm sorry for the mini rant again. Let's go back up and let me read some comments. Um, Leah got me started on that. She loves Pebble Ice. I agree. Top tier ice. Ice shapes matter. They do. Ice shapes do matter. I don't like watered down drinks. Donut ice. I don't like. No, 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 no. I'm not down with the donut ice. The holes. No, no, no. I feel like just like the chipped ice, they melt quicker. They melt quicker. There's just something about the donut ice and the chipped ice that they melt quicker. If I had to rank them, Pebble Ice number one. If I had then next, I would say shaved ice. Shaved ice number two, right? Because there's a difference between pebbles and shavings. So shaved ice number two. Number three, cubed ice. Good old classic cubed ice, right? Number four, the big ice. Big ice, like a big chunk, like either a big cube or a big circle. Fifth, in fifth place, I'm gonna go with chipped, the chipped ice. And then number six in last place, F tier, the donut ice. No, fuck that. No, 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 no. Do you enjoy strawberry or chocolate milk? Neither. Well, I lied. Chocolate milk. I mean, technically, my protein shakes are like chocolate milk, so I'd say chocolate milk. Single cube ice or no ice, don't dilute your drink. Send Don Lemon to Alcatraz. I agree. Send that motherfucker to Alcatraz. Good luck. Yeah, it's Don. It's not lemon. It's lemon. Where's Tiny Sword? You know what? We do need that. We're gonna switch. It's my Excalibur. It's my Excalibur. Um, lemon. He's a lemon boy. That's true. A soda. Oh my god, that word soda. That's true. A soda can benefit from people or ice with a hole. The nose talking. Too bad I can't chat in Discord. It was so fun. Jessica, girl, I tried to warn you. Girl, I tried to warn you, honey. But you should send me a message on Discord. Maybe we'll let you back in 2 months. Give it time. We've let people back in before, but we got to give it time, especially you, honey. We got to give you a little bit of extra time, okay? But send me a DM on Instagram. You've been giving me some good fitness advice. Um, don't lemon is when he's sober. When he drinks, he becomes Don Lemon. Am I wrong for dipping tater tots in syrup? Not at all, honey. Not at all. Not at all. And hopefully, when you say syrup, you mean maple syrup, 100% maple syrup from a glass bottle. None of that Aunt Jemima bullshit. She ain't my aunt. She ain't never been my aunt. Aunt Jemima, she's a fake ass hoe. I only consume real 100% maple syrup from Canada if I can. So, no. But no, no, no. To answer the question, you're not wrong to dip your tater tots in maple syrup. Not wrong at all. Syrup is an S tier condiment. A lot of y'all don't know that. Even when I ate meat when I was in high school, when you put the maple syrup on your pancakes and some of it gets on your eggs and some of it gets on your bacon or your sausage, Some of it gets on your hash browns. Mm, mm. It hits every time. It hits every time. You might as well just pour the shit all over the fucking place. It doesn't have to be an accident, right? But you know that when you're eating your pancakes, that the syrup's gonna get on everything else, and you know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be good. So no, you're not wrong for dipping tater tots in syrup. When he's bottom, he becomes lemon. I can stack 6 donuts, my man. Oh my god, I knew that was the reason for your ass. Uh, um. Oh Lord, people really be trying me tonight. Help them, Lord. Help them be better. Thank you. Amen. Period. Less surface area, the melt faster. It's a cube to size balance. Crushed ice has a high surface area, melts faster. I feel like that's a conspiracy. I feel like that's not true. I feel like that can't be true. In my delusional head, that can't be true. I do like a Coca-Cola with a bit of diluted water, like from a soda dispenser. I can't keep saying the word soda. Do you guys say soda or pop? I can't soda. I have to like. I feel like I'm from Minnesota when I say soda. It's like what? I say pop. I don't know. Is that weird? We gotta speed through some of these comments. What about one huge cube like the fancy? Yeah, I love those, Leah. I love those. They're aesthetic though. They're very aesthetically pleasing. I love Shirley Temples. I like the big ice cube. A giant cube office and your cube of ice and your liquor. You know, a big square shaped cube of clear ice just freezes your lip as you're drinking it. I Yes, Leah, I have those. I have those molds. I have molds for circular ice cubes. I mean ices. What is what do you call a circular ice cube if it's not a cube? Circular ice? Ice circles? I don't know. It's getting intense. I feel like I haven't personally seen donut ice in a long time because it's low caliber, it's low vibrational, it's ineffective. Nobody likes it. That's why you haven't seen it. Capitalism is currently trying to make it go extinct. That's why you haven't seen the donut ice in a long time. Is that knife full tang? I don't know what that means. Um, Thank you, Dono. That is a condition that comes from inhaling volcano dust. Glass syrup is the best. From Canada or the maple syrup, period. We're in Canada. I don't know. It got to be from Canada, though. I don't know. Something about our Discord has been extra peaceful lately. Oh my God, not the shade. Stop. Blame Kenji. Well, you know what? Kenji, and I love Kenji, but Kenji was the cause of a lot of drama. And he got back in. Also, I sent you a friend request on Discord. I don't do nothing much, just using free speech. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll add you. Sorry. Halfway through the Epstein Bannon interview, professionally, I think he's full of shit, but that makes it even weirder that he ascended to where he did. Oh, I saw clips of it, Paul. Don't get me started because we're having a peaceful night. Don't fucking get me started. So we already read today about hot tempered men, about controlling your emotions. I'm going to choose to control my emotions right now by answering this question in a very peaceful way. All I'll say, Paul, is that Epstein was not classically trained. He was inept, not really business savvy in a traditional sense, but he was not dealing in a traditional business. He was dealing in a criminal enterprise of blackmail and prostitution and sex trafficking. So to judge him with these traditional standards for a non-traditional occupation doesn't really apply. That is a phobia of long words. My autism is stronger. What do your everyday meals look like since you don't eat meat? Good question. Um, Good question. So, um, I would say, um, I'll go over some of my so eggs. I eat at least 4 eggs, 4 or 5 eggs a day. Every single day, I eat 4 or 5 eggs. Usually, 4 of them is like scrambled, and one of them is like a hard-boiled egg for as a snack later on in the day. I usually eat some sort of canned seafood, whether that's sardines or mackerel or rainbow trout, like smoked trout, or even salmon sometimes. I eat a lot of salmon, obviously. I love salmon. Sometimes I will eat tuna steaks. Tuna. I'm not the biggest fan of tuna, but I do eat it occasionally, specifically in tuna fish form or sometimes a tuna steak. Like I'll sear a tuna steak and eat it on top of a salad. Um, Usually rice is a big part of my diet. Do I need to do a what I eat every day, what I eat in a day video? Maybe that's what I'll do. Jar Millionaire. Maybe that's what I'll do for you. What I eat in a day. A lot of oatmeal. Um, I have a jar of oatmeal over there. Overnight oats that I do with two. My recipes in the Discord channel. But I do overnight oats with chia seeds and cacao nibs pretty regularly. Um, Drink a lot of matcha. Drink a lot of green tea. So those are some of the main sweet potatoes. I eat a lot of sweet potatoes. But in terms of meats and proteins, eggs, salmon, and canned seafood are probably my main meat sources. We say pop in New Orleans. Are one of your free speech, if you know, you know, by the way, I'm talking to the chat. Are one of your what? Amber, are you experiencing a seizure? I'm telling you. Um, Ice Polygon. Google is an amazing invention. Full tank, one solid piece of steel from tip to end. Oh, girl, I don't know. Let me see. Yes, it is. It's heavy. She's heavy. You were chewing five gum before jumping on live, huh? What's five gum? A non-tank knife can break at the base or fall out of the handle. What kind of instrument is it? It's a sword. I know, Leah. Nacho with the alabaster dagger with a 3+ magic affinity. You know how I do it. Me and my Elden Ring tea, my Elden Ring aura. You know how I get down. Hey, gamer, good gamer. Do you play the finals? I am so desperate for friends to play the finals with me. If you play the finals, please DM me with um your name so we can play together. Do I smell like fish, Mario? I do. Bro, what are you? Do you live in California? No, I live in Ohio. Hey, Yum Yum, get you some. What's your favorite pasta shape? Ooh, I don't eat a lot of pasta. I'm in Columbus, but I'm from Toledo, Ohio. Um, favorite favorite pasta shape. You know what? I don't. So first of all, I don't eat a lot of pasta because I feel like I just don't. I don't know. It makes me feel sick. Like it gives me a tummy ache. I don't know. But and it's not for a lack of liking pasta. I just don't like the way it makes my body feel. I love the pasta I eat the most often is butterfly pasta or bow tie pasta, or as the Italians might say, farfalle. I love a farfalle, but it's not my favorite. It's just the one I eat the most often. The one I love, manicotti. I love a manicotti because I love the feeling. The feeling of a manicotti is just sublime. It's just supreme. I love it so much. Um, so yeah, good question. Good. The questions tonight have been phenomenal. By the way, they've been phenomenal. I'm in Ohio. Where are you in Ohio? Columbus. What part of Ohio? Columbus. But I'm from Toledo, Ohio. I'm from the ghetto, inner city Toledo. But I did live in New Albany, Ohio, for a long time. That's where Les Wexner, is from. Bro's voice don't match his look. Really? A good fusilli gets me, but it has to be with a great sauce. Best pasta to me is angel hair or Alfredo. Can't go wrong with a good farfalle. That's true. Wagon wheel is a supreme pasta shape. And cheese, obscene amounts of cheese. But yeah, obviously. I love manicotti. I love a manicotti. Um, Four cheese tortellini. Oh my god, yes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Um, what's your favorite fish? Last question. Favorite fish? Um, I don't know. Not to eat. I would say hammerheads. Wait, Cho, can we have a quick read the look-alike book? Yeah, we can. We'll end the stream on that because it has been a while. DJ, easy answer. Thai curry, specifically green, is unbeatable. S tier. S tier plus plus plus. It's not even close. Not even close. But all Indian curries are phenomenal. But it's not even close to green curry. Not even fucking close. They wish they were half as good as a green curry from Thai. Um, to um, a shark is a fish. I don't know. Yeah, someone did call me Beetlejuice from Howard Stern earlier. Okay, so let's read so we can go to bed. Okay, these are my celebrity lookalikes according to viewers like you. A Train from The Boys, Chris Rock, Terrence Howard, Derek Rove, the basketball player, Dr. Doolittle's son, Braxton from The Jamie Foxx Show, Chingy, Snoop Dogg, Will Smith, Jaden Smith, Will Smith after he slapped Chris Rock, Steve Urkel, Stefan Urkel, LeVar Burton from the Reading Rainbow, The Kid and Everybody Hates Chris, Usher, Ronnie Raising Cannon, Mike Tyson, John Legend, Diddy, Carson from The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Tevin Campbell, Obama, 21 Savage, Tiger Woods' DUI pick. If Diddy and Spike Lee had a child, Red from Friday, Callan Allen, a greasy Summer Walker, Jussie Smollett, Gustavo Gus from Breaking Bad. If Chris Tucker and RuPaul had a child, RZA from Wu Tang Clan, the Yellow Glasses Emoji, Don Lemon, Denzel Washington, Little Bill, Like I Have Three Dead Bodies in the Freezer, the moment you add milk to an iced coffee, a Temu Snoop, Martha Stewart, a Honda Civic driving sissy, and BBNO dollar sign. I forget what that even means. But yeah. Um okay. Um Hey Mango. Okay guys, that's it for today's stream. Thank you for the very calm stream. Um Baby No Money. Who is Baby No Money again? Baby No Money. I don't know all these people that you guys know. Oh, the white guy? I mean, he's kind of hot though. And some of the photos, he's kind of hot. No lie. But I don't look like him. Anyway, Mango and I look alike though. Mango pot lover. We're like twins. Have a good night, guys. I really, really appreciate you. Um, and yeah, hopefully wish me luck tomorrow. I have so many people to talk to tomorrow. I gotta talk to I gotta talk to Breezeline about getting a new modem. I gotta talk to my car dealership about getting a new side mirror. I got so much shit to like. I got so much administrative work to do tomorrow. Bless my fucking life. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.